Hi everyone, it's Holly Marie King, and we are here with a new visual novel. I like to call them read games, but they're actually technically just visual novels. Dr. Frank's Build a Boyfriend. It's a new one. So, I guess let's get started. Let's see what happens. I like the little arrow. The telephone is ringing. Once upon a time, in the treacherous mountain hillside of Guinel, there lived a wondrous, amazing, and most incredible scientist named Dr. Frank. And yes, he was a doctor. He finished like half of both of his doctorates before he got kicked out. That totally counts. Can everyone lay off about this? Anyway. The super awesome Dr. Frank spent his days toiling away at his research, pursuing his lifelong dream of bringing people back from the dead. Actually, he wanted immortality. It wasn't for any sentimental reason. There wasn't some long-lost loved one he wanted to bring back or anything. No! This was for a much more noble pursuit, the aim of advancing mankind's scientific knowledge. And yet, it was the same research that caused the local villagers and even the weak-minded university men to fear him. Because they were stupid and jerks, and they couldn't possibly understand the sheer genius of Dr. Frank's work. But it was no matter, for the genius doctor was an honorable and humble man who simply continued this most critical research, even if it meant he was completely alone. Well, okay, he wasn't totally alone. Iggs was there, and he was a fine assistant, even though he keeps asking for raises. But the point is, one day a sudden knock came at the door, and the scientist opened it to find a beautiful man with a radiant glow standing there. In his heart, he felt a strange, previously unknown feeling begin to form as the man opened his mouth and said, "Gorgeous specimen. Yo, what up? Name's Dominic. You're the freak that got kicked out of Hindenburg. You for those weird death experiments, right?" It was like an angel had been sent to him, and now that angel was asking about his research. No matter what Dr. Frank did, he couldn't stop his heart from pounding. The good doctor invited the man in, and they quickly got to know each other. And as the days passed and the man's visits grew longer and longer, their relationship also grew into something romantic. Ooh, I pulled my hair. Dr. Frank had never given his art to anyone before, but maybe for him, maybe for this man named Dominic. 3 months later. I never want to see another beautiful boy ever again. Oh, there's eyes came over. Dr. Frank, are you still in there? No one is here to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. The door opened, and my assistant Iggs walked into my room. I tried to bury myself further into the sheets, hoping that maybe he won't see me. Instantly, he rudely opens the blinds. It's been a week, Dr. Frank. So, I can be sad as long as I want. I lost the love of my life. Frank. Doctor. He waves his arms in the air out of frustration. Look, I know he meant a lot to you. I mean, he was your first, right? No one likes being dumped, especially when it was so out of the blue like that. But sitting in your room all day crying into your bed sheets isn't going to help you recover. You need to leave me alone. He said I was cute. I was in love. He was my boyfriend. You couldn't possibly know what I'm going. Oh, you could possibly know what I'm going through. Actually, Dr. Frank, I've gone through a fair share of breakups myself. You do know how I met my current boyfriend, right? So yes, I think I do know what you're... how could you say that to me? My love was special, unique. It wasn't like your love, it was destiny. I roll further into my blankets, breaking my sightline with this egregious interloper. I don't get paid enough for this. Dr. Frank! He starts to pull the blanket from off the bed, against which I double my rolling efforts to keep him at bay. I didn't come in here to fight with you. Can you stop? We have a problem! I can feel his grip lessen, and I peek my head out from the blanket cocoon to look at him. He's holding a piece of paper in his hands with a weird look on his face. I tentatively grab it and start reading. Tomorrow's the Hindenburg University Conference. You know, the one people travel from all over the country to see? Well, the conference schedule was posted today. And what the hell is this? Right in front of me, in plain letters, is Returning from Death to Life, a breakthrough study by Dominic Nylion. Resurrection? Resurrection? But that's my research! But it's Dominic presenting it. This can't be right! He wouldn't be presenting my research and under his own name! I tried to tell you last week that I noticed him leaving with some folders the day he dumped you. But you were too busy crying into a gallon tub of ice cream to listen. No, this couldn't! That asshole! First he breaks my heart and dumps me out of the blue, and even after he called me babe. I mean, how could he say that and then do this? He takes my research, my baby, and now he's presenting it to those jerkwads at Hindenburg University like they hadn't rejected my same exact proposals years previous? Why, did he get accepted and while I was kicked out? Well, your thesis project did bite the headmaster's hand clean off, Dr. Frank. It was one time! Whatever. That's not important right now. What's important is that Dominic is about to claim my research as his own. Maybe this was his plan all along. You think? I mean, but we were soulmates. I just knew we were. But now I don't know. I crumpled the paper in my hands, writhing with anguish. There's no way I'm going to let him get away with this. That asshole ruined my life. He's taken my baby, my research. I throw the blanket off of me, leaping to my feet. Iggs! Yes, doctor? Get the shovel. I'm going to show that asshole what happens when you piss off a scientist. Is he going to kill Dominic? Later that night. Frank? Dr. Frank, I'm pretty sure this is illegal. I look up at him, holding a particularly interesting specimen in my hand. Does this look like the arm of a hot boy to you? This is illegal! A lightning strike touches down a good while off as if to exaggerate his statement. No one's using these. It's fine. We are desecrating graves. I mean, I've helped you with a lot of your crazier experiments, but this is where I draw the Eek! I throw the arm I'm holding up to him, quickly climbing out of the grave. So, yeah, maybe there's a chance this isn't completely legal, but this is historical moment, Iggs. If we are going to create the first artificial life form and show up that asshole and those idiots at the university, we can't skimp on anything. We're not just making the world's first artificial life form. We're pushing the boundaries of human capability. We're going to create the world's hottest boy. And then Dominic will take one look at him and then realize that he was a fool for leaving me, and an even bigger fool for taking my research, because now I have someone even hotter than him. How honorable, Dr. Frank. X appears to be trying to find the perfect position to hold the specimen up with the least amount of bodily contact. So you see, people who advance the boundaries of human capability are never stopped by silly things like lies. Lies. Now quick, I heard that Mr. Lance had a pretty big penis. We can use that. Suddenly something moves in the underbrush. Eek, what's that? Hey, watch what you're doing. You almost dropped our specimen spoils. But didn't you hear that, Dr. Frank? I think there's something... Again, a noise breaks out from behind us. Well then, hurry up and find that penis. Dr. Frank, behind you. I quickly spin around, a sudden ominous feeling in the pit of my stomach. Oh, there's a man I've never seen before standing there. I'm sorry, was I disturbing something? Oh, no. I step back into Eggs, hoping that the stranger can't see any of our souvenirs. I'm so sorry. It was his idea, and I punch him quickly before he can say something stupid. This causes him to recoil, and the arm we had been arguing over not a few minutes earlier lands on the ground with a loud thud. The man takes a clear look at the one dropped on the ground and looks back at me. What was his idea? The man takes a step closer to us. I quickly position myself in front of the dropped arm, holding my breath. Oof. Iggs, you're so funny, such a kidder, wow, it sure is cold out here all of a sudden. Well, we should be going now. I grab our bag of loot and dash away as fast as my legs can take me. I hear Iggs yelling after me, telling me to slow down. It was nice to meet you, Dr. Frank. Methinks that maybe an ally, maybe? If I get arrested, I'm suing you. I dump the bag's contents onto the table, body parts falling out and bouncing all off the floor. I said I'm going to sue you. I think we have just enough. Dr. Frank, do we even need all these? Why did you take so many to begin with? Iggs, we are making art here. We can't just use any body part we find. We must only use the absolute most beautiful pieces. I pick up some arms to take a closer look. Like these, see? They're absolutely gorgeous. Look at that keratin. Or actually, not as beautiful as the one you dropped, but I suppose you're right. They're beautiful enough. You say that as if I dropped it of my own free will and not because someone punched me. Now where did we put the... Shoot! I turn to look at my assistants. We have a problem. Like how we just desecrated dozens of graves, hacked off and stole family members' body parts, and then we were spotted doing so? Well, no, not that. I pause, unsure of how to say this. We didn't grab any, you know. I gesture downward shyly, hoping he'll get the reference. I have no idea what you're trying to say. I literally saw it spit right when I was reading that. Dick! We didn't grab any dicks! Oh. Well, this is terrible. We even had the perfect specimen with Mr. Lance's penis. How am I supposed to make Dominic jealous of me now? Dr. Frank, do you honestly think that is what is going to make Dominic jealous of you? Yes. We need to go back. Absolutely not! He blocks my exit, making sure I can't retrieve any other body parts. God, we don't have time for this. Fine, we need to, I hate saying this. I'll just improvise. I don't like where this is going. It's fine, it's totally fine. We're still making something beautiful here. We just need to be creative. Let our creative juices flow. Now let's see. Oh, we can pick hair. Ooh. I like that one. So many colors to choose from. Wait, Tragic Anime Boy? I just want to do it just because it's Tragic Anime Boy. We need... Where is it? That one. That's the one we need. I like that one. No. Little carrot, modest cucumber, chunky gourd, double trouble. Just like my animes. No, I need just like my animes. Alright, let's do this. What do we got? Perfect! Oh, I'm so excited. I want to see what this will look like. Dr. Frank, what were those penis options just now? Iggs, open the roof doors! I need a little atmosphere as I make history here. He solemnly goes to the crank, reluctantly beginning to turn it. The ceiling creaks open, showing the dark, turbulent skies and cold, harsh rain above us. I raise my arms up, catching the coldness in my outstretched hands. There's a strange sensation in my stomach, a gnawing of excitement and anger. It's rising through my body, invigorating me with a newfound strength. Hee hee. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Iggs, this is it. It's perfect. The skies, they know what we're about to do, the impossible. They know that we're about to. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop us. I'm going to show Dominic that I don't need him, that I'll never need anyone like him in my life ever again. He and his kind will become obsolete. We're going to better the world. Iggs, we're going to make it so that no one will ever have their hearts broken again. I was going to say ever again. Dr. Frank, you're scaring me. I can do this. I can make the most beautiful boyfriend ever. Sorry for the loud noise. I did not know it would be that. We work hard through the night, accumulating enough energy from the lightning storm to inject into our subject. We almost failed multiple times, the body not holding the energy as well as it should. But it was no matter. My sheer genius, hard work, and determination carried us through the many hours of grueling surgery. We had done it. We had created the world's most beautiful boy! I have to see what this looks like. Oh my god. He's got pepperoni nipples. Dr. Frank, he's kind of ugly. Don't say that to him! You'll hurt his feelings. And I'm sure he's beautiful to someone. No! What am I thinking? I made him. He's beautiful. And beauty is relative anyway. What is these nipples? They're taped on. Of course. Especially with his, what exactly is that on his abdomen? It's his 128 pack. I figured that the more packs you have, the sexier you are. So I added a lot. Frank? Doctor Frank, you took an anatomy class, right? Well, I guess technically, maybe? I don't even know what to say. He spoke! Did you hear that, X? My boyfriend spoke! Your what? My boyfriend! Haven't I been saying that this whole time? You've been saying you were going to make a boyfriend? Not a boyfriend, not your boyfriend. Of course I'm making my ultimate boyfriend. Look at us. I wrap my arms around the monster to show Iggs just what I mean. He's soft. He returns the hug, lifting me off the ground and nearly breaking my bones in the process. Guts. See, God, I can't breathe. He's so strong that's sexy, right? Monster, drop him. You drop him right now. The monster lets go of me. I painfully hit the ground. Dr. Frank, are you alright? Of course. Because my boyfriend just hugged me. Dr. Frank, please stop. Cute. Iggs, did you just hear? Dr. Frank, please calm down. He's the perfect boyfriend! Iggs, look. Okay, look. I ran up next to my boyfriend, wrapping my arm around his waist. We like to get together? Like, would this make Dominic jealous? I don't know if jealous is the word for it. The monster then leans over and gives me another hug, but this time not as painfully. Ah, he's a hugger. That's the best ultimate boyfriend. Papa is soft. No, please don't call me that. I love Papa. Please stop. That must be a glitch. Papa is soft. No, I'm not your boy. I'm your boyfriend. Repeat after me. Boyfriend. Papa like hugs. Dr. Frank, please make him stop. Don't worry, we can train him out of that. It'll take some time, which, well, we probably don't have. It doesn't matter. As long as he doesn't talk, it should be fine. He can still be my boyfriend. And let's get moving. Anyway, if we leave now, we can easily make it to the University Square before the presentation starts. And that is where I'm going to end this video. Wow. I don't know what color I picked for his hair. I didn't think that was that. Anyway, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more of this content, please subscribe. I'll be doing one every week. If you know someone who might like this, please share it. If you absolutely hated it, don't know why you're still here. But we can do something else later, I guess, if you want. Really. I'm doing an outro. Yeah? Care to interrupt some more? Okay, come on. Well, you interrupted the outro, so now you gotta be a part of it. Nope. Now you're stuck. So yeah, anyway, hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye!